Welcome to Advent of Refactoring Day 3. This is going to be extracting functions or extracting methods. So we've got our function here that's creating the calendar, and what we're going to do is select this calculation here. This is a really simple calculation, but in other functions, other code bases, it can be really quite complicated chunks of logic you have embedded into something. If we right click on this and go to refactor again, so extract method, sometimes it'll be called extract function, and we're going to call this calculate days until Christmas. So we've now got a single function with only responsibility is to calculate how many days date is until Christmas. And it's been smart enough to put the event, to pass the event in, because it knows that it needs that information. One thing you might need to do when you look at this is work out, do you want to make the parameters a bit more specific or not? This calculate days till Christmas doesn't really need to know about the event at all. All it needs is a date. So what we can do is we can just change this here, say add event.date, so we'll just pass that in, and we'll change this to just have date. Probably we want to call it event date, don't we? Event date rather than anything else, because we don't want to sort of clobber the date top level class there thing. So this way we've now got a single function that just sort of holds that one piece of information there. We can do this with more complicated stuff as well. So like this thing here that's produced, this object that's been produced with these things inside of it, we could select this if we want to do this whole thing there, refactor, extract this into a method, and we'll call this one generate calendar item for event, say. Now we've got a function here that just generates the calendar item, just this one blob. And this means that our bigger sort of create calendar function is now, all it's doing is just sorting out making sure the dates are valid for the range we want to have. And we've got a single function that just generates the calendar sections. So splitting your bigger functions into smaller pieces can mean that they're much, much easier to understand. And each function then has only one responsibility that it's trying to worry about. Then they're often a lot easier to reuse and also a lot easier to write tests for. Writing a single test that just checked the keys that were created for that would be really easy to do. Generating a single test that just checked dates against like next Christmas Day is really easy to do. Generating a test which creates a whole list of events and sort of goes through them and organizes them and checks them and all that stuff, it's actually a lot more work to do and for checking all the different edge cases. So writing smaller functions with single responsibilities makes testing a heck of a lot easier and also a bit easier to understand.